The Family Tracing Service of the Salvation Army receives 4,000 inquiries every year from people appealing for help to find long-lost relatives.
My father walked out on us when I was 6 months, and he took Anne with him. She was 2.5. I have a recollection of meeting her when I started school, but after that there was just very few times when we met each other until I was about 16 and she came to say goodbye. And that was it. She'd gone.
I thought of Jackie all the time, wondering what she was doing with her life and if she was happy, and wishing that I could be with her, but knew that it couldn't happen. So just carried on with my own life and bringing up my own family.
During my married life, I tried several times to find Annie. We tried surprise, surprise. We tried several radio stations, and in the end we contacted the Salvation Army.
Well, I remember the case very well because it took me almost 2 years to solve. In fact, I'd given up on the case and closed it when some new information prompted me to reconsider the case again. I opened up the file, and this time I was successful in finding Jackie's sister Anne.
And he said, "Jackie, are you sitting down?" And I said, "John, you found her, haven't you?" And he said, I think I have. And I was so overwhelmed, I think I did cry quite a bit.
When the letter from the Salvation Army came, I was absolutely shocked. It was the last thing I ever expected to receive. And it said that Jackie Grave was looking for me. We arranged for a time to make a phone call, and we talked for 1.5 hours. That was the most amazing time. I can't remember what we talked about, but we just talked and talked and talked. I've got my soulmate now, and we can share all our problems, life's ups and downs together.
For me personally, I believe that my prayers have been a very important part in finding Annie. I believe that God hears our prayers. I believe He's heard all of my prayers, and He has promised to answer our prayers, and I'm so grateful to Him for finding her.
There's one more surprise in store for Jackie and Anne. They've never met the man from the Salvation Army who was instrumental in bringing them together after more than 40 years. Until now.
Hello, I'm John Ferdinand from the Salvation Army Family Tracing Service. Hello. How are you?
Oh, that's lovely.
Lovely to meet you. I'm really pleased.
Yeah.
Smashing.
Oh,
Are you having a good day?
smashing. We are.
Whether or not you're a fashion victim, one day the clothes on your back could very well end up here. This is one of the Salvation Army's less well-known initiatives, a clothing recycling centre with a difference.
The Salvation Army Trading Company actually commenced in 1991. Its main objective was to create employment because the recession was at its height, and we realised that the best way to help people who are unemployed is to get them back into employment. We have placed throughout the countryside over 1,800 clothing banks. The first job creation is to find people to go and empty those banks. They'll visit 50 to 100 banks a week, they'll empty them, and as their vans get full, they'll take them to a 40-foot trailer, which is centralised within their region. They're then brought back to the factory here in Wellingborough, where we carry out a sorting process. The better quality items, they're sorted into clothes which they can be sent to Africa, to Pakistan, to the Baltic states. It's absolutely tragic that 70% of the world's population rely upon you and me to take our old clothes along to them because they can't afford new ones.
What do you think makes this company so distinctive?
I think it's a company with a heart. So often you hear the term management and people say it doesn't go with Christianity. But it does, because a manager tries to develop his people. And when you put the extra God bit, the Christian bit, you get management with a plus. And so many of the things that we do are so similar to any other textile recycler. But at the end of the day, we're in it to help people, not for money. And I think that's where the difference lies.